Hey YouTube, Backyard Farmer here, coming to you with this video. I've covered things like in the store, shortages, I've covered some price increase stuff. Now I want to cover some things that are important that kind of matches my name, Backyard Farmer, and that's self-reliance. No one's going to give you anything. You know, you've got to go out and do it yourself. And one thing is try to be as self-reliant as possible. So I live in the city, and here in my backyard farm, as I like to call it, one thing I do is my family and I, we raise quail. They're a great alternative, and they're easy to take care of, and I will tell you all about it. But first, I must warn you to check with local authorities to make sure that you can raise quail in your area, or that no special licensing is required. They are considered a game bird. Here in the state of Indiana, we can raise this particular species, and they're called Coturnix quail. So we decided to do that, just so there's no muss, no fuss. Okay. Well, a chicken, they say a minimum amount of space a chicken needs for housing is 1 square foot. Same recommendation for quail is 1/4 of a square foot, right? So you can fit 4 quail in the space it takes 1 chicken. That's number one. Another thing is they're very consistent egg layers. They will lay you 300, maybe more eggs a year. All they really require is a high protein diet, plenty of sunlight, and then their eggs are, I don't know if you've ever had them, but they are absolutely delicious. We find them to be a little richer. I really like them, and we've had them all kinds of ways. We've had them fried, we've had them scrambled, we've pickled them, you name it, and they're just good no matter how you do it. Another thing is maturity, right? They reach maturity, full maturity, 6 to 8 weeks. So that means in 6 to 8 weeks, you could have either a hen laying eggs or a roux, which is what they call a male quail, to cull for meat at 6 to 8 weeks. We know it takes a chicken significantly longer to reach the right size and the right age and maturity. So with the economy like it is, you're going to get basically if you want to look at it like a financial thing, you're going to get a return on your investment a lot faster by going with these guys. They like to be on the ground, right? So let me show you kind of what I've done here. Now keep in mind, I'm no master builder or carpenter, nor do I claim to be. But this is their run, as I like to call it. It's about 8 feet long. It's built on the ground. They like pine shavings as bedding, so we can see that. And now here is their, what I like to call their house section, where they get shelter from the elements, right? And I've made it to where on either side, I can raise the lid. Like here, I can raise it, and I have access to food and water. Or I can go to the house section and raise the lid here, right? And oh, there's some. There's your their dust bath. They like to take dust baths in sand, so I just put like a Tupperware container with sand in it. That way, they do that to clean themselves, rid themselves of parasites, things like that. And here's a couple eggs they left us, right? So they're paying us back on our investment. Now, you can see here, they are significantly smaller than a chicken egg. They say it takes 4 or so quail eggs to equal a chicken egg if you're going to use them for baking and recipes, things like that. So here you go, guys. A little bit about quail. If you got any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And as always, if you would, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart. Backyard Farmer signing off.